Hello again, everyone. It looks like we've reached the new year, and I wanted to take a few minutes to put down a few thoughts. Now that we've made it here, or at least most of us have, we've officially moved beyond the 500,000 COVID-19 death count for the US. Vaccine doses are unaccounted for between the old administration and the new administration now that they're doing more work to more quickly vaccinate a larger portion of the population. Vaccine tourism by those who have too much money and power is still a thing. Oh yeah, and on his way out, former President Trump instigated an attempted insurrection at the Capitol to prevent the counting of the electoral votes for Joe Biden. So it was an interesting space between the last time I spoke and today. Of course, Republicans refused to hold him accountable during his second impeachment because they're more afraid of upsetting the voters that they riled up with their lives than they are in correcting the issues that they helped create. Conservatives over the last few weeks have been watching Texas freeze over and flood, while unregulated power companies have left millions without power and water because they wanted to increase their profits instead of winterizing their equipment. Despite that, every conservative news pundit is still working to deny climate change is a very real and very current threat, all while trying to shift the blame for what's happening in Texas away from their overdependence on fossil fuel systems that are not up to snuff to the small portions of green or rather renewable energy sources that are in use. No, Texas is not out of power because of a few windmills freezing over. This year is definitely getting off to an interesting start, and I, for one, am sick of living in interesting times. But whether or not that continues isn't going to be up to me alone. This will be an interesting year. That is one thing that's going to be sure. Of course, these are just a few thoughts for the new year from an insane bookworm. Be good to each other and be safe.